Today I am showcasing a Nissa combo deck. It's been circulating the top ranks of Mythic for a while now. A friend of mine just keeps asking me to play this deck, and so I just needed something to make a video on today, so I figured why not just use the opportunity to make a video on the combo deck. It seems fun. Talaria is the creator of this deck. It is not me. So all credit to him. I think a lot of people have been copying the list and playing it in top Mythic, and my friend has been playing it as well. So the combo centers around Hasten, which gives a friendly creature haste, and this guy. So he makes it to where both people are set at 10 life, and then Hasten gives him haste, and then he attacks and you win. So the entire deck is centered around trying to accomplish that goal. So it runs Sacred Sanctum to just help you stabilize, since Nissa can run any land. You have the Venom Archer, destroys any creature with flying it fights, so it just helps you get rid of opposing flying creatures by the opponent to kind of free up the board. Mysterious Cocoon, at the end of the turn, summon a random one-cost creature. So this has multiple different synergies, but it's also just a card that can block more than once to keep you alive longer to get the combo. Birds of Paradise, while it ramps you, also has other synergies in the deck. Scion is just a threat, helps you curve out properly if you're like missing a certain turn. So it's just the fact that it has ward and trample, it makes it a problem late game, especially when you're ramping so much. Treetop, Lookout, disarm all traps in your opponent's hand. So if you're versing blue and you think they might have like Resilient Sphere or something like that, you could wait until you have 14 mana, drop this with the 10 drop and the Hasten, and just win that way. Let's see. We have the Tarmogoyf, just because it's just a good card, right? Rampant Growth, gain an empty mana gem, gets us closer to our combo, gains us some health with Nissa's passive. Forest Patrol summons 2 elves, so it's not just 2 blockers, it has other synergies in this list. Blindside, deal damage to an enemy creature equal to the power of the strongest friendly creature, so we just wanted a little bit of removal in the deck. The Druid, after you gain a mana gem that's not from your land, draw a card, so Birds of Paradise, the Shrine, the Plot, those sort of things. You'll draw some cards, which obviously we want to draw because we're trying to get to our combo. Sylvan Shrine, activate, gain an empty mana gem, has 2 charges, so it's just really strong, right? Vinesnare, Hunter, Reach, debut, all enemy creatures lose flying, so it's just another way of dropping something and getting rid of the opposing flying blockers that are in the way, and it's also pretty aggressively statted. We run a 1-of copy of Wizard Spellbook. You really don't need more than one, because when you see it, you're drawing 4 cards, which is really strong, so you combine that with the Druid and the next card in the list, Centaur Sage. After you summon a creature, draw a card. So the reason why we have cards like Mysterious Cocoon, or one of the reasons why, and Forest Patrol, is because it triggers off of every instance. So Cocoon would net you 2 draws, Forest Patrol nets you 2 draws, the Crusher Wurms you'll draw for each worm. So he draws you just a ton of cards, which is really important for seeing the combo. And then we have Plot. You draw 2 cards, gain 2 empty mana gems, so it gets you closer to the combo via your mana count and also your cards. Then, since we're playing Nissa, we're going to play Day of Judgment because it helps us mop up the boards and threatening things. And then we have the combo finisher, and the Crusher Wurms just debut, summon 2 copies of this creature, so it's just another way of winning the game. So there's a lot of synergies in this list. It seems like it deals with aggression fairly well. Like, you can of course have your bad hands where you draw you don't draw any of your draw package cards, or maybe not enough ramp and it just doesn't add up right. But the couple games I just played, it seemed like it was pretty good, and it was honestly a lot of fun. So again, shout out to Talaria. He deserves the credit for this deck. It's not my deck, but it is very fun, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. Okay, Raw, that's interesting. I'm always happy to play against Raw. I want Raw to be a bigger part of the meta. I wish he didn't get nerfed quite so hard, but I understand he was pretty dominant. Dritz, on the other hand, I hope never comes back to his former strength anyway. Okay, Tarmogoyf doesn't look too good. Big defense looks pretty good. I wouldn't expect to keep the Sage. So, okay, Blindside's good. That's very good for finding our combo pieces.
Seek knowledge.
I think I should go ahead and play the bird. Next turn I'm going to play Druid, and then I'm going to Shrine and try and draw a couple times. I think that's optimal. And I just want this thing to survive one turn. So hopefully he doesn't have Flame Coil. That would be very sad. Okay, yeah, Unsummon is fine. He's not comboing off. I think now I can just do this. Since I have another one, next turn I can play the Druid and then ramp. And draw one.
Flames follow beauty.
Okay.
The wild has your back.
I am not alone.
Don't know if it's worth it to play the Tarmogoyf yet. See, after I use a spell, then Tarmogoyf will be much larger. So I think I'm going to hold the Tarmogoyf. It might be incorrect. I think I'd have to play this deck a lot to get a good feel for it. But I am glad all we need is the legendary creature and to get to 12 mana.
Potential.
And next turn we can drop Shrine and Blindside to hopefully remove this thing and draw a card. Yeah, I don't care about any of this. It wasn't attacking, fearing some kind of trap, maybe? Oh, I was thinking Blindside was Grudge Match. That's unfortunate. Maybe I won't ramp immediately then. I mean, Blindside kills one of the Figments. It's not like the end of the world. I could drop this in Blindside. Maybe that's correct.
Get down.
Just take it a little slower. I could see this. Establishing, you know, some board presence instead of just diddling for too long. I think I like that play.
Energy level. Behold my latest creation. Full charge.
Okay, so he might be setting up for a Pyroclasm, but I can't take the damage anyway. So I'm just going to block with both, and if he does it, he does it. You know, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can't take all that damage, so... Let's see... I just want to see what I get here. Okay, I like this a lot. So we can just play these two. And we can pass. Seems like it's going pretty well so far. Okay. So this stuff has started. I should have thought about that triggering as a potential way for me not to get to Crush the Wurms next turn, which I was honestly kind of banking on. Ooh. Okay, new plan. I think I'm just going to attack. And I'm probably just gonna Day of Judgment. I mean, I could just ramp a bunch, right? I'm gonna heal health anyway. Maybe that's the correct play. Yeah, I think healing a bunch is probably the best play. And ramping a bunch. Let's do that. Okay.
Feels like home.
I don't see a reason to play this out, so I'm actually gonna just pass. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think there's anything that I've played that particularly hurts me too badly. Okay. Next turn I can't combo, so I'll probably will just Day of Judgment and then hopefully just combo the next turn. Yeah, and this is a much better board to Day of Judgment, and I have another Day of Judgment now. And since I can get the ramp off here, it doesn't matter if my land triggers, I will still be able to do the combo. I might as well attack and just see if anything happens. Okay, I think I will just do the deed.
I broke something.
Okay. I don't see a reason not to play this, so I will.
The wild has your back.
I am not alone.
Okay. And I'm honestly kind of hoping he just taps out so I don't have to worry about anything. I don't know if it's actually correct to wait until turn 14 or when I have 14 mana to just summon the Treetop Lookout to make sure everything is completely disarmed. That might actually be the correct play. So I might actually wait for that or see if he taps out.
The scientific process.
Okay. Okay, so now he can't have Resilient Sphere anymore, so I'm completely happy. Maybe he's trying to make me mill my combo if he's aware of it. And I think this is game.
You have my attention. I am nothing if not fair. Join me.
There we go. Alright, that was pretty fun. I actually enjoyed playing that game.
I think I learned something.
Alright, Vraska this time. I think our deck is grindy enough that I'm not sure Vraska can get us before we get them, but I am a little worried about the relentless creature that continues to come back because we don't have Shell Game. Or something like Turn to Stone. I'm gonna take the Rampant Growth. Okay, alright, so now we just need Hasten. And we don't have to worry about their traps. They don't have one that's gonna get us. Like the -4/-4 thing could make the combo like less good, but I doubt they run that trap anyway, right? And the Rampant Growth with the Tarmogoyf is already not too bad, so if this dies and the Tarmogoyf dies, then we're not in a horrible spot. So we're just going to Rampant Growth. I'm doing this because I don't want him to get 2 draws. I don't know if this is just way too greedy by me, but I don't want him to get 2 draws and have an easy trigger with the throne to draft something, so well, that's still going to happen.
You don't die.
Okay. Oh, I don't have a creature in the grave yet. I was thinking that I had the spell in the grave. But I did just have Rampant Growth and the Spiral. I'm not going to get more value out of it than this. And this still seems better than just a complete pass, probably. It might stall me long enough that I can get to Crush of Wurms.
You don't die in vain. Death is a part of life.
That's pretty unfortunate. I think we desperately need Day of Judgment to not die. Yeah, that's an easy sack, right? There goes my Centaur. That's a shame. I know most of the time you probably want to play the Centaur in junction with other creatures so you can immediately get some draw, but you know, had a decent sized board. See, that's bad. I don't know how much I like the Sanctum. I don't know how much I like the Sanctum over Portal, just because Portal doesn't stop me from gaining mana. But I mean, I'm sure this is really good for stabilizing. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna take a bunch of damage here. All right, so Day of Judgment, obviously. If I had done that last turn, that would have been way better. But then I also wouldn't have drawn the Day of Judgment, right? If I can go this into Crush of Wurms, that would be the game changer that I need. Yeah, and this thing just continuing to go off is not good.
Each living thing brings its own wisdom.
I can chump with this, play this, draw some more cards. Yeah, and there's the thing that I'm scared of. Let's draw twice. Let's draw one more time.
Got you in my sights.
Let's gain some life. Okay, now all I have to do now is stall and draw the Hasten. And I only have 13 cards left, so I don't think it's like too unlikely. Yeah, it sucks they had removal, so now I have to actually draw it. Here, here. Here, probably. This will draw me another card after I ramp. So, yeah, let's do... Well, you know what, though? Crush of Wurms might just be better play. No. This is the best play. I'm going to Day of Judgment. He's going to get the thingy back. But I'm going to play a blocker for it, and I'm going to draw. And ramp myself closer to the combo. So if I get it the next couple of draws, then... and this doesn't trigger, then he'll die. So as long as he can't buff it, like remove my blocker and buff his thing to get a direct attack, then we might win this game as well. Okay, just please don't buff this thing. Okay. So we're not dead. Oof. I'm out of draw. I can float a blocker. I can make a board. I can heal for one more.
Feels like home.
And I don't know if Scion is correct to play right now. Probably not. So it just depends on how close to the top my Hasten is in my deck. I really hope he doesn't have something to give it trample. Okay. I can also start pressuring him with these if he doesn't summon anything too impressive. Okay. Okay, now I think it makes sense to just drop the
The
Scion.
forest fights alongside me.
It's a very interesting deck. It's pretty fun. Okay. Ah, that has reach. Yikes. Just gonna sack the one of the two lower Wurms, right?
You don't die in vain.
Of course, I draw the combo after he has something with reach. So how do I do this? So if I set him to 10, he has to block with this, and he goes to 1 because of the Scion. So 4 blockers. Is he still dead? I think he's still dead. No, he's not dead.
I must not delay.
He's at 1 here, and then those 3 can block. Oh well, I'm just gonna see if he has it or not.
I am nothing if not fair.
Like, he has to have a kill spell for this or Scion next turn, or he is dead anyway, and I feel like this is my time. So 13. Well, that was just the wrong block, right? Yeah, he just blocked incorrectly, right? Or he's at 1 still. Then I still have 2 threats. Okay.
I've got you in my sights.
Don't think it makes sense to play the Cocoon. Alright, let's see if he can... That's going to help him play a board that's big enough to block everything, but this has trample and this has flying. Oh, I probably should have kept this in my hand to stop a flying blocker. Such as this. Why didn't this work? That's happened to me before where I played this and nothing happened.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's happened to me before too, bud. I'm sorry. But if I would have just kept this in my hand, it wouldn't matter. And he doesn't have enough blockers anyway. So, we got that game. So, that was super fun. Kind of curious to see where I'm at on the ladder now. There's some talk about maybe extending the top 100 cutoff.
Are my strength.
So, it would be nice if I was secure even if they extended the time frame. Let's see.
The land answers my call.
Okay, 74th. That's like, I think I ended last night at 75 trying to make it in, and then when I woke up I went back to like 86th or something like that, or before I started this game. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.